Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again. Welcome to the Wayback, Throwback, Kickback. My name is Dizzy Click. I'm chilling here with my co-host, Jesus Otamendi.
What's up? What's up? How's it going?
He's a guy. He's a co-host. He's here.
Yup.
He's
I'm a human being.
He's a biped. A feather. The only featherless biped.
What?
The only featherless biped. Human being.
Oh.
Come on, man. Aren't you a philosophy major?
I was a philosophy major. It's true. What is the meaning of life, guys?
Yeah.
All
The
right.
meaning of life is watch the Kickback.
Yes.
We got
24/7. Watch the Kickback all the time, guys.
This is our very first episode of this month, a very special episode because we have something different for you. Not your regular old comic, you know. We're tired of that. We don't like that anymore. We got Chepe. He does clothing. He does cool stuff for the community. Lucky Roll on Oracle. Check it out.
Check it out, guys.
Good time. And then we got a special musical guest. You guys will see them later as well. Thank you. We'll get some clips in there, Jesus. What open mic are we going to?
Laffs, always on Thursdays.
We're gonna do some clips from Laffs. You know, we're gonna be chilling there. We're gonna
There's some Bumsteads.
So we'll get right into that.
Yup.
Check it out.
Check it out.
We got a real strip metal tree for you, actually. This guy's an Olympic level triathlete. Give it up for Busy Thick, everybody.
And it got fatter. You didn't think it was possible, but I'm committed. You know, I feel like I deserve it. You know, I'm the only one that worked with a disability. You know, some people are just born with it. They're assholes. I worked for this shit. But nah, in all seriousness, I hit a car in the parking lot and I just left. Whew, I just want to get that off my chest, man. I feel like I can breathe now. Oh shit. I was looking at a bunch of statistics, you know, because I'm a numbers guy. The doctor told me, watch your numbers, so and I was seeing that like 385,000 babies are born around the world. Like 150,000 people die around the world. I'm glad that we're fucking more than we're killing. But shout out to the ones that like fuck people to death. Consensually, of course. But I was like, that's boring ass statistics, man. I want to know how many people are straight chilling, you know? Toasted, posted, and roasted. So I looked it up and it was like 6 million Americans are straight chilling. That's the unemployment number. I got some buddies in that demographic. They're gonna come on stage later. Yeah, but speaking of my doctor, the last time I went to see him, he's like, you know that the amount of fat you have, you can stop a 9mm bullet? Yeah, it's true. Try it. Anybody got a gun? Anyways, I think it was supposed to be like a wake-up call or something, but I took it more of like a challenge. By the end of this year, I want to stop something bigger. Like a 5.56 or a 50 kilo, you know? Just work my way up. That's just the way I look at it, you know? Oh, man.
You guys ever go outside and then the wind just fucks up your day? Does that ever happen to you guys? Do you guys ever go outside and then that bitch ass fucking wind will just fuck you up? Yeah? Dude, I'll take the wind's ass, dude. I'll fuck it up, man. You guys want to hear an impression of the wind? I can't fucking hear, guys. You guys want to hear? Alright, ready, guys? Wait, okay. Ready, guys. It's a long impression, guys. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That wind impression was so fucking good. National Graphics would have it on there, guys. I swear. See, where do we go from here, guys? Alright, that's been it for me, guys. Thank you so much, world. Laffs comedy. Have a good
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again. We're at the wayback, throwback, kickback with our very special guest this evening, Chepe. Chepe, you know, you're the second person that I know with that same nickname.
For real?
Yeah, my nephew, we call him Chepe. And
His
I feel
name
like,
Jose?
yeah, his name's Jose Pedro.
Jose Pedro.
Chepe.
Does his dad name Jose?
Huh?
Does his dad name Jose?
No.
That's crazy.
No, his dad's name is Pedro.
I'm Jose because it's me, my dad's Jose, my tata's Jose, and my great grandfather's Jose.
That's crazy, dude.
And my son is
And his
Prometheus.
great grandfather is Robert.
And my great grandfather's son. I'm kidding. My son's named Prometheus. I broke the lineage. I didn't want to go 5, you know. So I went with the movie.
So Chepe the Fifth coming soon.
No way. We just went with Prometheus. We just named him Prometheus. Prometheus Parker Zavala. That's my son's name. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cool, man. That's a nice name.
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's out of the norm. You didn't name him super Mexican.
No, bro, I didn't go with Jose, Maria Luis, Guadalupe.
Yeah,
Zavala,
well,
you know.
when they name their kids, their male kids, Guadalupe.
That's pretty crazy. Or Jose.
Jose.
Two Joses.
The Mexican
What
Ricky
if we
Bobby.
What if we get the first name and repeat it a second time?
Hey, it's gonna be like Ricky Bobby, but yeah.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
Yeah, Ricky Martin.
Ricky Martin.
That's right. His name was Ricky Martin. His 2 first names.
2 first names. But you don't have 2 first names, so that's good.
No.
Does everyone call you Chepe? Do you enjoy the name Chepe?
Yeah, I actually do. When I was growing up in high school, I was kind of embarrassed of it because of the nickname. But then my mom was my bus driver, so everyone would just started calling me Chepe. So it was okay. It didn't bother me much. What were you saying? You went to Sunnyside?
Yeah, I went to Sunnyside. Where'd you go?
I went to Desert View.
Ooh,
When did you graduate?
Desert who? I'm
Desert, Desert, I went to Desert
2013.
Oh, damn.
Wait, Desert Boo.
when did
I'm
you
just
graduate?
kidding.
A whole 9 years earlier, I graduated 2004.
2004. Oh man.
Yeah, I graduated May 22nd, 2004. June 9th, I was at basic training. I was in the Army right after that.
How long were you in the Army?
I was in the Army 8 years.
8 years.
8 years in the Army. Got to go to the Philippines. Got to go to Arkansas. I got to go to Maine, Kazakhstan, Germany. We actually were deployed to Hurricane Katrina. I was telling
Yeah.
him earlier.
Nice.
We were there helping out in aid when people were like going crazy and getting medevac out the choppers and stuff.
Yeah. How was that, dude? Like, was it? I mean, it was obviously a sight to see for sure. But
It was fun. We were there for like 2 months. We helped, evacuate families. Water was like to the roof. There was a whole bunch of families on top of like houses. So we were in choppers or boats trying to assist families to get back to like dry land. So we did that, and then like 6 months later, we were in Afghanistan. So.
All right. Well, that's definitely a stark contrast. There's no places in Afghanistan with waters all the way to the roof of the house. Right?
No, it was a lot of snow though. It was some snow.
Snow in Afghanistan?
It was like 7,000 feet elevation. So there was a lot of it's like Mount Lemon out here. So when it's cold, it's cold. When it's hot, it's hot. And then by it having what is it called? Being so high, it will like snow in the winter. So from like November to February, there will snow the whole time. So
That sounds rough.
8 feet of snow in one day or one night.
Dang.
I'll be crazy. It ain't like almost that high of snow in one day. It's crazy. So it's some people. That's the first time they saw snow. We went out there with a whole bunch of Arizona boys, and
Yeah, that makes sense.
and a lot of them didn't even see snow because they're from like Globe or
At least
from
not
Cuba.
that amount of snow for sure.
Yeah.
It's a lot of snow.
It definitely was a lot.
Does Mount Lemon even get 8 feet?
No, they get like 2 feet.
Yeah, I think the most I've ever had them seen. I can't even
Look it up.
Google, see what Google says.
San Google. That's what my uncle in Mexico calls Google. San Google. Pregúntale a San Google.
My grandma calls Facebook el chismógrafo, bro. She's like, because everyone's just chismoseando on there, bro.
Nice.
Let's see. Most snowfall on Mount Lemon. 36 inches.
3 feet?
Like
3 feet, yeah. 3 feet of snow. And
That's the record, though.
In 1955.
I think we
That's a
can
long
beat it,
time ago.
guys.
That was before the global warming.
Yeah.
Do you own a shop?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
I own a clothing store.
Clothing
Yeah.
store,
Yes,
street
I do.
gear, streetwear.
Yes, it is. It's like more or less it's a streetwear brand. Based here out of Tucson, Arizona. It's technically my 9th shop. I have 8 other shops with other stores, 2 other stores, and then this is my 9th shop, my own solo shop. So it's like a cat's 9th life. It's my lucky roll on Oracle. So when people ask me why'd you come up with the name, well,
It's on Oracle.
It's on Oracle, and it's my lucky roll.
It's your
so
lucky roll.
I shoot a lot of dice, so I play dice, and I like to go to the casino and play dice. Play.
Oh, you play
craps.
roulette? Roulette, or the?
No, I play craps a lot.
Oh,
Craps,
okay.
dice, yeah.
See, look at. I'll show you. Craps, dice.
Oh, you have it on you.
Oh, it's on me, son. It's
On all
time.
times.
Got the thing on him, bro.
It's always on me. Let's see.
Ya se armó.
Ooh, let's see it.
Dude, I've always wanted to learn craps. It seems complicated. I know I dipped my toes into it a little
I like
bit.
playing CeeLo. CeeLo's fun.
CeeLo is like the ghetto version of cop out of craps. So craps essentially is you just playing to win and roll a 7 or 11 to win, right?
7 or 11.
So you roll 7,
7,
11
11.
on your first hand, you win, right? So pay attention, guys. I'm gonna teach you how to play craps.
All right, let's get it.
So if you roll a 7 or 11 on your first hand, on your first roll, you win. All right. But if you roll and get a 2, which is snake eyes, you get a 3 or double 6s, you crap out.
Oh,
Right.
So,
craps.
That's why it's craps.
Double 6s, which is
You get
odd
2
because that's the
chances.
best thing to roll.
Yeah. So if you were you roll a 7 or 11, you win. 2, 3, or 12, you crap out. Now, if I hit a 9 on my first roll, I didn't hit any of those numbers, so I got to keep rolling.
you
Oh,
get
so
like
it's
a
basically
second
like a
life.
go again.
Yeah, so now I go again until I hit a 9. If I hit a 7 now, I crap out.
Oh, so it flips it.
Exactly.
That is confusing.
It is confusing, but it's really just literally like go right here.
So you just have to
I
roll.
crapped I crapped
Scrapped
out.
out immediately.
I crapped out, right? Now,
Yeah.
again, I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8.
I didn't roll 7 or 11, or I didn't crap out. So now I gotta keep rolling until I
You
hit
roll
an 8
another
again.
8.
I rolled a 6.
6.
No. 7, I
Seven.
crapped out.
Crapped out.
But if I would have hit an 8, I won. We start all over. I take
Back to
money.
the 7 or 11.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, man.
CeeLo is the same way, but now if I crapped out, see, I crapped out, but then there's another dice showing
There's 3 dice in.
a 7 or 6. I mean, now with that and this, I just won because I rolled a 7.
Oh,
So
okay.
you're looking for a Chocolamano, help me out, because I might have crapped out.
Yeah, you're looking for a esquina
Yeah,
right there.
look for
That's
the esquina, you need a little help.
Need a
So
little
I don't
help.
like playing with crap as a CeeLo. CeeLo is kind of like a cop out, like I said. It's just,
yeah, it's for the weak.
it's for the
Yeah.
If you like CeeLo, show up at the Lucky Roll on Oracle. And buy a shirt.
And I'll go back to buying a shirt. You know, that's all it is.
Buy a shirt right now.
Well, you know, they're opening a casino right there on Grant and
No
Freeway.
way.
No way.
The old movie theater's turning into
Yes, I'm
No
so
way,
hyped for that,
dude.
dude.
That's why all the construction's
because
being done
technically,
right there.
because technically, it's a reservation, right?
Yeah,
and that's
so
why there's a loophole that's happening.
They bought all the movie theaters out. They're gonna have like another amphitheater there. They're gonna have MMA fights there. It's gonna be like a party plaza. Like
The
casino
Kickback
area.
will be recorded there.
Dude,
soon.
hey,
That'd be amazing, right?
remember us, guys? We advertised your thing before it came out, guys.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
So yeah, they're
now
really,
you owe us $1 million, casino, right now.
they're gonna do like I don't know what they're gonna have there, but that's literally where the movie theaters used to be at. You can see it.
The
now.
Gateway one, the
With the whales painted on it, right?
Oh
No. So when you're coming up the
AMC.
freeway, and it's off of Grant, right there, like literally where the Sonics is at.
Oh, on this side of Grand.
Yeah, and then literally right when you get off the freeway, you take a right, but underpass, and the not meat market, but the butchery shop where they do the
Slaughterhouse, yeah.
It's literally on the opposite side, on the back end where that construction's at. That's where the casino's gonna be
Yeah,
at.
it's a big enough area to host a casino
Yes.
with an amphitheater in there and everything.
Dude, I'm so hyped for that. That's like the best news I've heard all day, bro.
So they're gonna have pretty cool stuff there. So I'm like, I know they're gonna have craps tables there. I'm gonna go there rather than go all the way to
Desert Diamonds by the
Diamond
closest.
or the south side on.
I mean,
you know,
we're close. We're close right now.
Yeah, we're close now.
We're walking distance to the casino
We're like a
itself
hop,
right
skip
here.
away. No, but there's different things when you play craps. Like when you play on the table, there's a small and tall, which is was it?
Because you do bet money on your roll, right?
Yes, you do.
But you also bet money on other people's rolls.
Not on other people's rolls. I bet on like say if I roll like a 4 to hit that variable, I'm gonna hit a 2-2 or 1-3, right?
Yeah.
So there's no more other variables to hit that.
It's just
four.
two chances.
So now the 5, 6, 8, 9, and 10 are open. Meaning like if I roll and I keep hitting these other numbers before I crap out on a 7, I'm not making no money. But if I put money on those other numbers, because it's gonna be hard for me to get that 4, I might hit a 5, 6, 8, 6, 8, 10, before I hit my 4. But if I bet money on those, I'm gonna win money. I might roll 40 times before I hit that 4. But at the same time, when you bet the small and tall, small is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So if I'm trying to hit that 4, right? And I keep rolling and I hit a 2, I hit a 3, I hit a 4, I hit a 5, I hit 6.
5, yeah. Skip it.
If I hit all these numbers, well, if I hit the small, hit the tall pays out 15 to 1, and I bet, $5, 5 times 15, that's what I got paid out right there, If I hit both of them, the top one pays 150 to 1. So you pay $5, you just made like $750 right there.
Damn.
You hit both of them, you just made $1,300 off of like a $25 bet.
That's money.
Damn, are you like the spokesmerchants for craps or what?
No, I just love playing craps.
You're like, this is my craps
We're
company.
gonna put the
right?
gambling hotline at
I've
the
literally told people like I go to casino and I make money like 30.
That's badass, dude.
Make $30, $40 or $50.
and then you
That's what I
have fun
start with.
doing something that
Yeah.
you like to do.
And I start with that and I'll make $450 in a half hour.
Whoa.
And my friends will be like, no way, you just did this,
I've never even seen a craps table at any of the Tucson casinos.
There's one, I don't know.
Like, I've taken a crap, but I've never seen a crap before.
I'm taking many craps at the casino. Man.
When we first opened up the casinos there in September of like 2 years ago, I ran them up like $3,700 off of like $70,
Well, we're gonna run them up at Grant.
You know the after party now, casino time, guys.
Exactly,
I'm actually done.
And scammer gets scammed.
Scammer gets scammed.
Scam against scam. So, you said you had 9 other shops. Your hobby is basically craps. That's what you like to do. As far as like fashion and design, what got you inspired to like make streetwear, to make clothing?
Shit, honestly, I was in Afghanistan. Me and my brother were buying a lot of famous stars and straps clothing. The straight famous stars and straps from Travis Baker. From Blink 182, and I told my brother like, yo, we're gonna start a t-shirt company when we come back. we're buying all this stuff to support somebody that we don't even know about. And we knew in Tucson there was no real true branding or like people wanted to do clothing, you know. And I feel like me and my brother are kind of like the forefront of doing that because there was people doing clothes, but Bucktown, Tucktown, stuff like that, like it, it kept it local.
Yeah, the Thirst Buster lizard and
Yeah,
shit.
and it was just some shit that was like kept it Tucson local, you know. And my brother flipped the San Francisco logo to do the TUC logo, you know.
Also, TUC, that brand is the only brand that I know from Tucson. That was you and your brother that started that? Oh, so you work with the guy who dances then on Congress?
No, the cream, you know, like Brian. Brian, yeah.
Yeah.
So Brian used to be someone that worked with my brother.
Oh,
So it's so funny that like all these
Shout out to Brian.
so all these people like have helped us out and stuff, and they get recognition for the brand, you know. So,
I
and,
see. There's a deeper story.
yeah, so it's crazy that like you know I had to step away from the brand and do some other chef stuff because I'm a chef as well. So I continue my career in food, you know, but doing clothes was one of those things that like I was very passionate about. I'm still doing, you know, to this day. I was doing the Sausage Bodega with my friends, you know.
Oh yeah, I followed them.
And definitely now, like I said, it's kind of like I had to do my own. Everyone's always told me to do my own stuff or have my own shop. And it's kind of funny analogy. I always tell people who, you know, there's NSYNC and then there's Justin Timberlake. You know, Justin Timberlake had to do his own thing.
That's true.
You know, Cry Me a River.
Yeah.
the
Well,
whole
Steve
album,
Jobs
you
had to
know?
leave Apple to make Pixar. That's the
Exactly,
classic.
yeah. So me having to do all this other shit or whatever it was to, you know, ultimately do my own thing, you know, since day one, people asking me, hey man, you should be doing this, you should do that, you should do this. And now really just like capitalizing on what I do best is just marketing and strategizing and putting out great content or ideas, you know, that's what I pride myself in. And the single most closer variable that each of these shops have are now really in one. And people can really see that true creativity that I had through all these other stores in my own, now just really create and do my own thing, you know? So it's really, like I say, that's the craziest analogy I could put it as it's in sync is like, to be able to do my own thing and recreate that. My brother had TUC logo. He took a, you know, like an MLB logo that was familiar to everybody and flipped it to do the San Fran logo, you feel me? And nostalgically.
I know that popped off, dude. It popped off.
That nostalgically like resonates with people because they see it every day, you know. So the reason I did the OA like that is just because it's the Orioles O and the Oakland A's A. I got the Oakland A's seats in my stadium, in my shop, and then I got the Oakland Raiders seats, and they're in the mini jumbotron. It just fits perfect to we do the same thing. Is nostalgically put something out there people are gonna like already. Cause question because people are gonna ask why is the A upside down?
Yeah, that's the same question I had.
He asked me earlier, he's like, why is the A upside down? It's Oracle Arena.
I thought it was like a gang thing.
And
I'm
it's just
kidding.
like another Oracle victory, you know. If people asking questions, it's another victory for me, you know. So like shop is literally his name is Lucky Roll on Oracle. And the fact that we're on Oracle and the shop looks like an arena, that's why I named it Oracle Arena.
And I just got it because of the craps too. Lucky roll, bro. That's crazy, bro.
And that's why I said it's a cat's ninth life. If a cat has 9 lives, he's on his lucky roll. You know, that's his last.
That's like a quadruple entendre, bro.
The fact that we're on, you know, the shop looks like an arena and it's nicknamed Oracle Arena. The Warriors used to play there. Everyone's like, "Are you from the Bay?" Why is it Oracle Arena? Are you from Oakland? Are you from Oakland? I'm like, no, I just happened to come up with these ideas to create this new business, a new, you know,
a new style.
Identity, I guess you could say, for a store, you know. So the store just happens to be
like it's brand, like it's
exactly.
it's sold.
Brand, yeah.
So I didn't want to just copycat what all these other stores have done in the past, you know, what I've done with these other brands, you know, and in a sense, to just do my own thing, create something that is nostalgically when you walk in from the seats, jumbotron, the colorway. Like we just got a mascot as well. So again, our mascot that we have, his nickname is Andy.
So who designed the tiger?
It's really the one that we have is the old school Detroit's Tiger logo.
Oh, okay.
So it's a 1927 logo that they used for 1 year and never used again. So I kind of was like, I'm gonna use that tiger, but it's a panther. It is a tiger, but I just say it's a panther, you know. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say pantera.
You
To
flipped
us, it's a
it. You flipped
panther,
it.
pantera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I just flipped it to be, and the one that's on the wall again. The reason Andy's name is Andy, there's a painter in the past who would paint people in different colorways and like color, Andy Warhol.
Yeah.
So the panther that you see in the shop is not black, right? You see
It's
the
blue and yellow.
So there's originally was supposed to be 4 panthers, all different colors: a green, a blue, orange, and a red. Kind of how you painted Madonna in different colors.
Yeah.
Campbell soups.
Kind of like,
Yeah,
the
bro.
Mr. Brainwash. Yeah.
Exactly. So what I did was just kept 1 rather than 4. His name's Andy for Andy Warhol. I can't name him Warhol because that's trademark as fuck. And anybody asks what's his name, it just says Andy. You know, and why Andy? And then it says Andy Warhol. And then there's a little backstory to why his name's Andy Warhol. You know, so it's like it's me paying homage to people that I like. You know, sports. I love sports. I love art.
They're
I
like
love
nods.
creativity.
They're references to
Everything
those
I'm doing
things
is
that
stuff. Yeah,
they
there's a
inspire you.
commitment to excellence on the wall. That's like my nod to Al Davis and the Raiders. I'm a Raider fan, so like, just
You're paying
that-
homage to all of them. I get it.
Exactly. I just want to like, even though I'm creating my own world is created in this own niche of sports, you know, fandom, world, whatever, you know. And doing that, I can create my own fake fictional storylines of fictional teams or whatever. Like we just collaborated this year with Stanley Berry Hill. He plays with the BC Lions, and we just made it look like he plays for us, you know.
Sick.
You see that? He has our logo on his helmet.
Yeah, though.
So like, I even shared that logo in the past, like 3 or 4 weeks ago, kind of like sharing it. People didn't understand what it is, but now, later on, as people start seeing, this is like the first collab of our local legends, because he went to Mountain View, went to U of A, and now he plays for sports. So hopefully other locals will like reach out to us and say, can we do a collab shirt? And we're doing like sports tees with other local athletes that were here in Tucson. They go elsewhere, you know, and maybe future U of A players that come in, we could do shirts with them. So it's kind of like a little thing that we're doing. So we're able to do these fake niche shirts for other teams, you know, and make our own, in a sense of glory, in a sense with it, you know. So
Sick, dude. But you did mention earlier that you were a chef. That's another one of your career paths.
yeah,
Did you ever think about like fusing the two and making some edible shirts that are not like a kink? I've always wondered why does it always got to be like a lingerie kinky thing? Why can't I just have a shirt
a
on?
shirt that you drop all your taco
And then
food
I'm just
on,
like, you know what?
and this is your sleeve. Like take your piece off here, just get the taco with all the food
Yeah,
on
it all
yeah.
falls off. I'm like, fuck.
I don't know why there's not an edible shirt. I think we should make an edible like flour tortilla shirt. I think
Yeah.
we can do that.
Badass, dude.
And then we just like, I don't know how we would do it, you know, without it
I
tearing.
mean, it's possible.
We have to put it on you and then cook it on you.
Like you know like those sobaqueras, like the big ass ones.
We got to do like
Yeah.
a poncho with
Yeah,
no
poncho.
sleeves.
Yeah, dude.
No sleeves, just cut a hole in the middle of the big ass tortilla.
No, yeah, I think that's the only thing you could do. No, I did some chef stuff here in town. I started off at like a dishwasher at Maynard's, and it was like $13-14 an hour back in 2010, 12.
That's not bad for 2010.
I was like, this is.
I was making
this is-
$10.50 and I felt like I was on top
But
of the world.
I thought I was just washing dishes, so I was thrown for a loop with these badass chefs that people looked up to, and like I would see cameras showing up, and they're like, "Who's that? Hey, don't go in there. That's the New York Times, or that's a food magazine came out to talk to Adam or Chef Adam." I'm like, "The fuck?" I don't eat fish. I don't eat onions or tomatoes. So like growing up in the South Side, I just like ate what I wanted to, and just hood with it.
Yeah,
Plain
Lunchables.
carne, Lunchables, whatever, bologna sandwiches.
Bologna sandwiches.
So going into like a French brigade kitchen where everyone was like at a certain respect level, and me coming in, barely out of the military. I don't know how many jobs I've been through at this point. So finding a job that kind of you had to earn your keep and like move up by knowledge and shit, and what you do kind of like made me focus in on it and tune in more. So the $14 didn't matter because I realized that I had to not only wash dishes, I had to prep stuff, I had to get things ready. And I think the more I threw myself into it and the more I gave myself into cooking, it gave stuff back to me, like respect and other people's like understanding. Me learning how to cook and figuring out how to like really technically cook things instead of me just cooking like ribs in a Ziploc bag and boiling water. Now I can vacuum seal this rib cage in like sous vide at like 67 Celsius for 8 hours, and I kind of understood the technicalities of what I was doing before without really doing them and learning them. So when I went to the French culinary kitchen and learned these things, it really, like, I honed in a lot of those skills that I already knew and put names or titles or true descriptions to what I was kind of doing, you know. So I got an award for best guacamole in 2022.
Ooh, congratulations, best guacamole.
And it was like here in town. So like I helped. I was at Maynard's for about 4 years. Got up to like the head prep chef. I couldn't get any higher from that. Hermanos had opened up, and me and my friends helped open that up. They're about to close. You know, that sucks. Then I went from there. I went to Botanical Gardens. I was a sous chef there for a while, and then I just started doing pop-ups and did my own flavored infused corn tortillas. Yeah, that's more or less though.
So as a person with very high functioning ADHD, yourself.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. I do a lot of shit.
It's the
bro.
best type of ADHD because like you everything that you do, it seems like you do it like. If I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna be the best at it. I'm not just gonna like try it.
No,
That's it.
It's with this, the same thing with the shop. You know, after walking away from the other shop and doing this, it's like I wasn't just gonna like sell shirts out of a trunk of a car. Like, no disrespect to those that do that. Like, my hat's off to them. That grind is real. Like, you gotta be like on that and be meeting people and paying for gas and all that stuff. So I kind of realized that like early when we started that. It's like, we're going to go big at this or go home. Like, anything I do, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got sued from the Patos, you know, El Pato, the hot sauce.
The hot sauce?
They gave me a cease and desist, bro.
No way.
I was making so many tortillas with their hot sauce that they gave me a cease and desist through Facebook because so many people were reaching out to them about my tortillas and where they can get my tortillas. I couldn't keep them. Bro, I was selling out every weekend on tortillas like crazy.
You were making tortillas with salsa pato?
So I'm gonna break that sauce off for you guys. So
all right, let's get it right here.
most
Exclusive
people
at the Kickback.
make maseca or a mixed tamal with water.
That's what I do.
To make water, right? To make it more. So you can get mixed tamal, or which is the broken down kernels of the corn, or you can get maseca, which is dried flour of maize. Most people just add water and salt to that. That ain't no fucking flavor.
I add water and salt, but
That's
I
no
also
fucking
add
flavor.
crushed chiltepín to
That's no
mine.
fucking flavor. And then most of the time you put the chiltepíns into the flour.
That's what I do.
See, again, that's so fucking crazy because, again, it's called blooming. You can put shit in hot-ass water to get the flavoring out. Like saffron. You get saffron and you put it in hot-ass water and all the oil will, like,
Seep into
the water and the water become that saffron flavor. So, again, now, taking it that much more, instead of fucking using water, use green enchilada sauce, red enchilada sauce, use fucking Valentin hot sauce. Same equivalent of the water base that you use for the masa. You're just subbing water for flavor.
That's crazy. I
Like
never
you're
thought about
impregnating the tortilla with flavor.
So imagine having enchilada flats, enchilada flavor with enchiladas. It's enchilada on enchiladas.
Damn.
that. Enchilada squared.
Dude.
So,
Enchilada
As a fat guy, I love that.
so that's what I was doing is 8 quarts of water for what I was doing for my 10, 20 pounds of flour mixed tamal mix. Instead of water, I was adding like fucking 8 latas of
Salsa pato.
the salsa de pato, you know, or the green enchilada sauce, and 12 tortillas for $7 or multiple packs for $5, and I will sell it every weekend.
Yeah, easily for
At
that
the farmer's
price.
market, and like I'm still trying to get back in there, but yeah, like 100
Nice,
packs of
dude.
tortillas, sell it every weekend in like a couple hours, and then I started making tamales the same way. Like I really wanted. So when I first started doing tortillas, I didn't want to reinvent the wheel. I didn't want to change a recipe just a little small here and there. I wanted to kind of really look into like the history of tortillas and like maize and our culture. Our culture, Aztecs would eat charcoal and like to
The limestone
for that
too, right?
limestone and everything to the alchemy of your body. So my first tortilla was black. It was garlic and green onion flavor. So all the nostalgic things that you would need in a carniceria or like a barbecue or
A kickback.
People with cebollita and
So
alcohol.
it was eating our past for our future in a sense. We're eating our history so we can like essentially eat what we do every weekend, but in a healthy way. It was blue corn maíz, and I would get 5 pounds of garlic and green onion, char it in the oven until it got black. Then I get fresh garlic, green onion, blend that in the licuado with the black ash. The blue corn mixed with that black water makes the masa black. And then when you go and roast and toast the tortillas,
Yeah, it
people
tries it
start
up.
to smell the nostalgia of the bulb onions. 70% of your taste is smell.
Smell.
So if you can't smell, you can't taste for shit. So if I have a tortilla that before you put it into your mouth, you're able to smell green onion and garlic, and there's no fucking onion bulbs around,
Yeah, man.
how is that gonna change your mindset of what you're fucking eating without having to put that bulb, bite it, and eat the taco?
Yeah,
You
it
know what I'm
makes
saying?
eating a tortilla an experience.
Exactly. And the same thing, like people put cabbage in food for filler. I do purple cabbage, sea salt, and lime. The sea salt because it breaks it down and makes it sweat, and I just add fresh lime juice because every bite has lime. And if you go to taqueria, what do you have?
curtirlo, yeah.
A whole bunch of fucking little limes everywhere. And then
Limes,
what most people
red
do, get a
onion.
whole handful, and by the time you're eating, you're throwing away a whole bunch of limes. You're wasting the person's product. And for me, people tell me, "Oh, I don't want that purple stuff." Are you gonna eat this shit? Like I don't like red onions. It's not red onions. It's sea salt and lime and cabbage. Oh, I don't eat cabbage. Motherfucker, you're gonna eat this shit. I got black people be like, I don't eat vegetables. Bro, you're gonna eat this. And then before you know it, they'll be like, yo, let me get some more of that purple stuff. Because again, when you go to
Hey, I'm that
taqueria,
guy. I
you're
don't-
putting the lime juice on there, you're like spending more time trying to take the onions out because you're fucking dropped them in. You're not gonna spend time and do some chef shit, put the lime juice on a fucking spoon and then catch the seeds. Like, again, why do that when I can prepare you the taco ready to eat when you get it, rather than you have to spend all that time trying to eat it and get your hands full of fucking grease and shit.
It sounds like you need to open up a restaurant. Is what
Fuck
it
no,
sounds like.
It's too much overhead. It's
Yeah.
too much overhead. You know, I try to help out other people do their restaurants. You know, I've come in and do stuff at restaurants to kind of like help them out and
You're like a
turn some shit
consultant.
around. Yeah, like restaurant consulting shit, and I
Oh, yeah.
really turn some shit around, pop some stuff. Some of these restaurants here in town still do some of the shit that I do because it pops.
It's good. It pops off. People
Let him cook.
Let them cook. Yeah.
cooking. He cooking now. Oh man. Well, geez, man. I feel like I didn't know a lot about you. Let's start again. I didn't know a lot about you. I've met you 2 times in my entire life. The first time was when we did
The comedy show.
The comedy show. They were the first people to book me.
No
ever.
way.
Yeah.
Over at the
Hop Street Lounge.
The House Street Lounge, we had a little comedy thing out there with MTN and
Yeah, Music is the Motive.
yeah.
Shout out to them. But anyways, you guys, that's the first time I met you, and it wasn't like a meet you. It was just like, all right, I'm doing this show. You know, you're like, I'm Chepe. You know, we met, and then whatever we did our performances. I took off, and then I was like, you were always like, I wonder what Chepe does. I'm not too sure. I think he does music, but I also think that he might be like a DJ or something or a barber. I couldn't really pin it down, but I knew that I followed you and I followed a bunch of different accounts from that day, and they would always pop up randomly, and I'm like, so is he a barber? And then I would see you in this at the Lucky Roll on Oracle, and I was just like, oh, like I wonder if like he works at that shop. Like what is this guy doing? I don't know anything about him.
A guy of many hats.
And then that's when I had YML on here. And we broke it all down because I was I was like remembering when I did that show, and then he's like, "Oh yeah, Chepe, he's the owner." Of blah, blah, and I was like, "Oh, it's like all the dots connected."
Yeah, finally, right?
Finally, I was like, "Okay, I kind of know who this guy is." And then I saw you at Urban. That was a fun time. He gave me this hat.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Good shit.
I saw Nene, he'd be like, I'm gonna go give him a hat. Like, if you're gonna go give him a hat, I'm gonna go give him a hat. Well, I was like, he's like, you go give it to him. I was like, oh, fuck it, I will then. He's like, all right, I was gonna go give it to you for you. I was like, nah, fuck that, I'm gonna give it to him myself.
Yeah, now good stuff.
no,
I
yeah.
got 2 hats.
Hell yeah, no, it's one of the things like that. Like I've always done is like when I was in the military, I was always volunteering first to do anything. So like I'm about to take on cut and sew, which I already know how to do. So I'll be doing like actual like pants and jackets and
This is your
like,
next project?
like not next project, but something I want to like include myself, in doing because I was compared to a couple like very influential people that like I didn't even think that like I was compared close to or anything. But I really want to take what they said and really embrace that and really mold myself into more of what they said. One of my friends said that like he compared me a lot to Virgil, and I was like, what? Like I'll fight? He's like, yeah. I was like, no way, I'm nowhere near that. He goes, no, but get what I'm saying. Virgil did stuff for his own benefit, his own glory with big brands, and like it benefited him almost on some selfish stuff or selfish movement. And nothing wrong with that because everything's for yourself when you do stuff and you move and you get motion. But for me, when he broke it down like this, it really set me back more in what I do and how I help with others. My shop's an incubator for brands that are trying to like get up and get out and do stuff. We have meetings every Thursday, talk about our insights and what we got to do, how we got to improve, and like to get more stuff out. Insights, how to promote and market and get stuff out. So when he told me this, it made me understand that like I want to do more than just print shirts. I used to cut and sew and do pants for our military, like to reinforce them because they always tear in the crotch area. So we always take them apart and resew them and do stuff. So it's like I kind of knew some of the stuff that I was doing back then. So it's like everything I've done from video, from food, everything's kind of like I always wondered like why did it like fall off or why didn't I continue? Now I can pick it up all over again and start doing it like it never happened. Like riding a bike, just keep going with it. So now I want to like learn to really sew pattern, make pants, make custom pants for people. Get military material from like Goodwill, repurpose it, lay it all together, make it flat to make sheets, and then cut that to make garments and jackets, pants, whatever. I was homeless for about 2 years, so I really want to like give back to the agencies that help me out, and if I can sell some of this stuff, give back some of that charity to like the homeless shelters that help me out, the veteran shelters that help me out, some of the agencies that helped me get to where I was at, now to where I'm at in life. So there's a lot that like I really want to do, but like these new things I want to do is like the sewing and get this machine and put some stuff on. Like my friends saying this stuff really made me start thinking of how can I better myself, improve my skills, even though I have a lot of skills that I already do. I was really thinking about how much more I can do. So I'm trying to do some real cut and sew pants, jackets, and stuff like that.
Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. I'm excited to see where that all goes. I mean, I feel like you're definitely that guy for sure because not even knowing that, you were behind the TUC brand. I remember when I was in high school, like in between 2010 and 2013, like that's when it really like popped off like crazy. Like every kid in my school had one of these shirts on. And so I was like, oh man, like it made me feel proud of Tucson.
No, yeah, that's what we were
that
trying
cool.
to do. Is like, come on, we were seeing everyone rocking Oakland A hats, New York Yankees, LA hats, and there was not a hat to support Tucson or Arizona. No one would rock a Cardinal hat and support Tucson. So when my brother was able to create the design for the TUC, and it just kind of took off from there. And for us to be able to do that, because I just saw a guy freshly tattooed the TUC on his face, and I just got my OA tattooed on me on my face. So when I saw him get on his face, I asked him like, "What made you do that?" And he was like, "Repping my city."
Nice.
It just made me feel good, because like he didn't know that like I'm one of the part creators of that helped get to where it was, But me creating the logo is what I'm trying to do is instill that like we can still be proud of our city.
Pride for our city. Yeah, that's the whole point of this show, man.
Yeah,
like even like that's why I only do interviews with local artists. I try to keep it local as far as like the music too and everything. I have made one exception. There's this guy from Chicago. Shout out to Rhymester. Well, Rhymester. But I feel like he earned the spot just because of what he does for the music scene here in Tucson and how he comes back bi-monthly and whatnot. So, but yeah, I definitely want to keep it local as long as I can, because I know there's going to be a point where, like, you know, there's 50, 60 comics in the scene. There's maybe 70, 80 musical artists in the scene. Obviously, by the time I get to everyone, there's going to be new ones popping
No, yeah,
up.
and I think like by the time you get to some of those, some other might take other people over, you know. So it's one of those things you always got to stay on top of, you know. And I think what you're doing already is pretty cool, because I saw Nanny get on it. And he was like, "That's dope." He's like, "Why don't you get on there?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I'm down." And then you know, it took a little bit to kind of get this going, but it's like once you get it going, and it's no way to stop the motion. In the military, we would always say confidence, consistent, and complacency. Those all feed into each other. The last one more so than the first, you know, because the first one, you stay confident, you stay consistent. And if you stay consistent, the confidence will be there with that. Never get complacent, because someone will topple you. If you think you're big or you made it, you never get too comfortable, because someone can take your shine, you know. So in the military, it was like someone could kill you if you got complacent. But I just use that analogy now every day.
Use that same mentality.
The mentality of like everything. You stay consistent in your job, your skills, and the things that you do will become your. If you stay confident, you stay consistent, and then like you never get complacent. That creates your brand. That creates who you are and your identity. And at the end of the day, that's who you are. And like how you said that, like I do have a lot of things that I do, a lot of jobs. Mine's everywhere, and if I don't have like 1,000 things going on at once, I can't really function correctly, you know. So
that's what the ADHD part is. That I'm the same way. I have way too many hobbies, you know. At one point, I was tattooing people and cutting hair and like making fucking fingerboards and tech diagrams, like making.
They're
them out
sick
of
as
wood and
fuck though.
stuff.
The tech decks.
They're pretty sick. I'm not gonna lie, but I just do too many things just because like that's the only way to keep myself interested and like motivated. Because if I don't do that, then I'll just like chill around and do nothing and doom scroll on
really
TikTok.
is just one of the things. Like if you just sit idle, one thing you can't do is just be idle, because like water, if you just stay stagnant, it gets nasty, you know.
Yeah.
So you gotta be flowing.
That's true.
And
You gotta be flowing.
Stay motion all the time, because if you're always moving and doing something, you're always gonna be mentally, physically, and spiritually on the move all the time. You know?
And ready for the opportunities instead of like, oh, nah, I missed out.
Yeah, and that's another thing too, is like if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And you don't have to be ready, you know. So, yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll leave on that note. That sounds pretty inspiring right there.
Hell yeah.
I like that. But stick around. We got a little segment for you, because we always do interview segment. I like to tell people this is not a podcast. This is a show.
Yes.
It has structured segments. It has an interview, a segment, and it has parts to it. So that's my biggest gripe. But we're going to do a little segment with you. You know, we always try to make the segments kind of like relate to the person who's in the interview. So we're excited to show you that. And anyways, thank you for coming.
Hell yeah.
Thank you for doing this interview.
Ciao!
Yay. Hey, listen up. This is Celebrity Fit Crash Out here at the Kickback with your special guest, Chepe. Hosted by Vizzy Thick and Jesus Otamendi, baby. Let's get it started. In this fun little segment, we're going to basically talk about, rate, opinionate on celebrities' fits where they're probably crashing out, man. They might be going through something. They left the house like this.
It's okay, you know.
It's okay.
They're
Everybody
5 days
does
in on
it.
the bender, you know, some shit's going down.
The Scante, the Pookie, you never know.
So we're we're just gonna see them. We're gonna decide what they were going through at the moment. So the first crashed out celebrity is people's favorite, you know, the Doja Cat.
She said, "Suwoo!"
She said,
Puta madre.
"What was going?
Come on, Scante.
What's going on here, bro?"
She's like, "I'm gonna come out like a blood today."
She looks like Carrie.
She really wanted to like make people mad. And she's like, you know what? I'm gonna be the post dance, like you said, Carrie.
No.
Huh?
Carrie.
Post, yeah, Carrie. I'm gonna be that girl today.
Let's see. Let's look at it again.
She really was wondering, like, look at the guy in the background, like,
I think she was trying to be a tampon, bro.
I don't know. Did she have like rhinestones on her? Like,
It's kind of
what-
fucked on.
That's
Yeah.
just weird.
It was-
I don't know. It's just one of those things that like Yeah, she does have some like stones on her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some detail in it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. She
So
has
this
gems.
is, she didn't put this on herself.
No,
this
that's a
was
bunch
a
of
team of
rhinestones.
people.
She tried to do the Kanye mask without the mask.
I would give
I'll
it
do
a
like-
10 just for effort, bro.
I'll give it a
Those
10 if it's
every
going to
rhinestone,
Yeah, that's kind of hard. I bet you that makeup took forever to get done.
that's
Like-
a team of people working on that.
Like if I was on shrooms, I'd be like, that shit's sick, dude.
The makeup artist, I'm gonna go hit this pookie real quick. I'll come back.
It's gonna look sick, dog.
This whole
I just
side
want,
right
I
here.
just want to touch her though, like her face.
I
It
can't,
felt
yeah.
like weird. I bet.
Yeah. Well,
Texture
Doja
wise,
Cat, good
Doja
job,
Cat.
I guess. Take a shower. That's all I can say. Our next crash out celebrity outfit is Frank Ocean.
What is that? Did he really go out with the little baby like that?
He got a baby Shrek
Baby Shrek, dude.
He went out with the baby Shrek.
and the hair.
The
to
hair's pretty
match.
cool, yeah. The
Yeah.
whole fit pretty slick though. I think he just went with the accessory with the alien, just the accessory, huh?
Yeah, it looks like
He's a
a.
fucking keychain. Let me just take one of you out of the fucking the toy machine. The clouds.
It's kind of like the. Remember when people were wearing that Louis Vuitton bag that looked like a tiger?
Uh huh.
You think he took that to the next level? He's like, I'm just gonna
alien
just
baton bag.
carry the Shrek.
I like his hair though. I would do my hair like that.
Green hair, and then the suit looks kind of suede actually.
Yeah.
It looks,
He-
it's
I
looking
like the
fresh.
fit.
Yeah, it's nice. It's like a corduroy jacket.
Oh, it's a corduroy jacket. Bringing the corduroy back.
And he's got the
Corduroy
chain on
thing.
too.
Corduroy's coming
Corduroy
back.
is coming back, dude. I've seen it.
I've seen
everywhere,
corduroy
man.
hats like crazy. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
some right
hats for sure. Pancho has one on right now.
now. You have a corduroy hat on right now?
Yeah.
Míralo.
Míralo. Chilling.
So the corduroy and the water just runs down like that.
I'm gonna give him a 10 because I love Shrek, bro, and I would wear that.
I'll give it a 10. I would wear that. I would do my hair
Frank
like
Ocean,
that.
good stuff, man. The next celebrity crash out outfit is your favorite, Jared Leto.
What does everybody want?
He's got another Jared Leto, baby.
Head. What does everybody need? Head. That's what Al Snow used to say all the time. Do you remember Al Snow, the wrestler?
No.
Al Snow used to do that. He used to get on all the top buckle with the head on his hand and be like, "What does everybody want? Head. What does everybody need? Head."
So you think this qualifies as he's in his $600 shirt?
dress?
Is he in the $600 shirt in this one?
That's like a good. It's like that's blouses right there.
Yeah, I don't know if this
He would
is
qualify
kinda,
to being on Prince's team with that outfit.
That's what I was thinking. He looks kind of like a figure skater.
I think he still get pussy
He
though.
he looks kind of like
Yeah,
he looks like a
he's
cult leader, dude.
Yeah, he's like, let me go get this girl and cut her up.
Literally.
And then
Cult leader.
Yeah, looks like he's like sacrificing goats and shit.
I'll give him like a 6 on that one.
I'll give him a 6. The head definitely gets him.
I'll give him a 6.66 out of that.
If he wasn't carrying the head,
6.66.
if he wasn't carrying the head, it'd be like a 4.
Yeah, it would be okay if he didn't have the head. The head just made it trippy.
Oh man, this next one is gonna be. I know already. It's gonna be raunchy. It's gonna be tough. Ooh, the next celebrity crash out outfit is Lil Nas X.
That's cool. I'll give it a 2, 3.
Man, what is going on here?
He looks like
Like, why do you go out like this,
Yeah.
Who approved this?
bro? I know you're a sweaty ass. You're leaving silver marks on every chair you sit on.
Yeah, like he was it like I don't even want to know what the back looks like, so I just don't even care. Like it's like if he sits down in a thong, all that paint's gonna come off. You can see like his brown butt everywhere. And if he's wearing regular underwear, it's like, all right, cool. It's just not gonna be that bad. Like
It's just strange how
Like, how is that a fit though? He's just wearing underwear and paint, bro.
my whole thing about these
mask?
kind of things is like, you think it's fully their idea, or do you think
someone told them to do that
Somebody
shit.
told them to wear this.
What
I
if
don't
it's
know.
Their
what if-
designers like, you know what, it would look good.
I think
babe.
they reverse psychology and I was like, you're not gonna wear this.
Yeah.
You won't wear this.
Oh.
Tell me I won't wear this. What?
Tell me I won't wear that shit.
Like, they're all like, no, this fit looks crazy. I don't think I can wear this. No, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't wear it. It's not for you. Wait, hold up.
not
I need
for
to
you.
wear
You
it
could've
now.
What? You know who I am? You don't tell me what I can and can't
But
wear.
you couldn't pull it off anyway.
I'm gonna pay myself like
It's the
that.
hardest
Was it
line
silver?
ever.
Was
You
it
couldn't
silver?
pull it off anyway.
He couldn't do it. We should just do that. Huh?
We got another celebrity outfit crash out. My favorite artist in the world, Kid Cudi.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Kid Cudi's like, this is what I wanted to get married.
What the hell is that?
He was falling on some mean ass content.
It's like, yeah, literally.
Isn't it that Hollywood thing where like they make you wear a dress eventually?
I don't know. Have you seen that thing
You might just
where
be
fucking Bad Bunny was gangster as fuck and they hang out with Diddy and then he starts wearing dresses? I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. But Bad Bunny
Tres
was
botellas
never
de aceite
gangsta.
después.
Bad Bunny's the furthest from gangster you can get, I think.
No, he used to be. There's one video where he's all gangster, like blah blah blah.
No way,
Diddy,
dude.
Yeah.
Behind like Diddy, like joking around, and then
Swear?
videos after that, he's all gay.
I've always seen him gay. Which is not a bad thing. I thought that was his whole thing. I'm gay and the ladies love it.
But I think he just acts gay to get bitches type shit.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Prince did that. You see that bad motherfucker Shalimar?
That's true. He was a pimp, dude.
Did you know that new member of Shalimar is a dude?
But Prince was well dressed. Prince was well dressed. I don't think he ever
But they
did
were
anything
like,
crazy.
the new member of Shalimar, that's a bad motherfucker. And you're like, well, the new member of Shalimar is a dude.
Is a dude.
I don't understand that though. But
I think if you were a celebrity, would you change the way you dress right now, or you think you'd be the same?
I still would be dressing up in some fucking old Levi pants, shorts, some shirts, and polo. I don't think I'm like, I get money, I'm gonna buy a whole bunch of rich shit. I'll probably get some dope ass cars and shit. Like,
You know,
How do you like music equipment or something?
I like dressing nice, but I also like not dressing nice. Does that make sense?
yeah.
It's
like-
for different occasions, you know, different.
There's a casual and there's like a super
It's not even
nice
the
casual.
occasions, bro. It's like, it's how I feel. Like,
Yeah.
like if I feel fancy, like I'll pull up to McDonald's like fucking stacked to the teeth, you know,
With a white
3-piece
hat.
suit with the top hat and a fucking cane. But if I'm going to like meet the queen and I don't feel fancy, I'll show up like this in fucking pajama pants
Yeah.
and Crocs. And I don't care who you are or
He's
where I'm
lying to you.
going.
He's in jeans.
I don't care who you are or where I'm going. I will dress how I feel every
Exactly,
time.
dude. But my goal in life is like to fucking go to a fancy ass restaurant and just like wear like the shittiest clothes.
Yeah, I couldn't be like these guys and dress something crazy,
I mean, really.
outlandish. I probably would wear
Like something comfortable, you know. I wanna go into a restaurant that's like super like Michelin star, and then just show up with like a Tapatio stain on me or something.
I wouldn't dress up crazy like these fools, but I would dress up like Kanye and Pusha T did when they went up super, like,
What was that?
Italian.
Production, you got a photo of that? You
I
gotta
got
pull
it right
it
here.
up, production.
Jamie, pull that up real quick.
Pusha T and Kanye dressed up.
My favorite person is Adam Sandler in the fashion world.
Yeah, dude, he's just
He
him,
don't care.
bro.
He don't care, dude. Basketball short. I used to wear basketball shorts with polo shirts, and then somebody's like, "Stop doing that," and I should have never stopped doing that. It looked great.
I think that like brands that are like considered super duper like high end and stuff, like it doesn't like just because it might have the name doesn't mean it has the swagger to it. It's just about how you wear the thing, in my eyes, you know.
My whole thing is that like, since I started doing this show and meeting everyone from Tucson and realizing that everybody has the same love for Tucson that I have, I didn't know that was the case until I started talking to all these people and sharing that with them. Everybody kind of has that same feeling. People love this city. People want this city to be out there and to be represented. I'm only going to consume media, and I will say this right now, from this city. I will only listen to musical artists from this city. I will only watch things from people from this city. I will only attend events with people from this city. And I only wear clothes from people who make clothes in this city, except for like the Walmart shirts and things that I got to buy because I'm poor.
No, but for real, like, if you guys ever want to do this and like pop it up in the shop, I'm more than happy to do it.
That'd be
cool.
tight.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Be closer too.
Yeah. We'll do a special episode
No,
there.
let's go.
Let's do a special episode.
Dude, even with musicians and shit, bro. I'm saying.
We have a whole studio in this shop.
Well, for real?
Bro, there's so much to talk about.
And then a big shout out to our priority sponsors. We have Western American Housing. They build park models. They do transport of oversized loads, mostly mobile homes. So if you're looking for that type of service, you know, hit them up, Western American Housing. And we also have Laffs Comedy Cafe. Woo!
Yeah.
It is the only comedy club here in Tucson.
The one, the only.
Yep, they
Since the
have an
80s.
open mic every Thursday. Sign-ups at 7,
Shows at 8.
Shows at 8.
shows at 8. So
Shows
Laffs
every weekend.
Also, fantastic shows every
every
Friday
weekend,
and Saturday.
Yes. Hit us up if you want tickets. We know where it's at, so let us know.
We know a guy.
We know a
can
guy
get
that
us
knows the guy.
tickets.
And then our presenting sponsor, we're going to go ahead and air that quick commercial here for Kasa Cleaning. So thank you for sticking around, and we're going to come back with the music segment.
residential, women-owned local cleaning company. If you need reliable and professional cleaning services, please consider using Kasa Cleaning Solutions. To learn more about our work, please refer to our reviews on Google, Thumbtack, and Yelp, or visit CasaCleaningsolutions.com. Thank you for supporting local businesses.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Here we go again. We're here at the Kickback. This is the music part of the episode. We're here with Andera Moon and Terra. Together they are Andera and Terra.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, how you feeling?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's been a long day, but you know, we made it. We made it.
All right. How about you?
Yeah, no, everything's pretty chill. I'm excited to be here. First time doing anything like this, so.
Really?
Yeah, it is very different.
For you as well?
Yeah, definitely. First interview or anything, really. So I'm kind of excited.
That sounds like fun. You're friends of Remedy Ray.
Yep.
That's how you.
Yep.
That's how we connected.
Yep. She referred us over.
All right. Yeah, and I mean, really through Remedy Ray is the way that I found the most of the artists that have been on the Kickback. So huge shout out to her. Big shout out to her.
She's an amazing artist. We actually have a show coming up with Remedy, the Queens of the Scene. I think it's March 13th.
Yeah.
Yeah, March 13th down at Brickbox.
The Queen of the Scene.
Yeah. All your favorite.
Scene or sea?
Scene.
Scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
like,
no, because I'm into like the mermaid stuff. So I was like, oh, that's great.
No, this is not Little Mermaid.
No,
I wish.
that's my
Shit.
favorite ride at Disneyland, Little Mermaid.
Shit,
Went
we're
on
doing
it
Little
3
Mermaid.
times.
I want to be Ariel.
The
Yeah,
Queen
no,
of
it's
the
gonna be
Scene.
down at Brickbox. It's Sickness. I don't know if you know that, but she's awesome. Tucson.
Oh, Sickness.
Yeah.
Sickness. I saw her at Urban.
Okay. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, with the eyes on the prize thing.
Yep. I was gonna say she performed recently over there. So yeah, does this every year, and this is her 3rd year. So super excited to be a part of it.
Yeah, she's gonna be on the show soon as well. We already confirmed the date, so shout out to Sickness.
Woo woo.
Excited for that, and I'm actually excited for that. I'll go watch it. I like the Brickbox Brewery because I posted something shouting them out for Eyes on the Prize, and they commented Big Back Brewery. I was like, thanks.
I'm not surprised.
Not at all.
Oh man, well, let's get down to the nitty gritty. You are a local Tucson artist. You do music. How long have you been doing music?
Well, jeez, we're going on year 3.
Year 3.
Yeah, year 3. We just recently started doing this, and we kind of went into it together. But we do also make music separately, of course. I think just getting into the whole scene, I started as a photographer, so I kind of got to know a lot of people, and I still do photography here and there. But definitely 2025, we've made the decision to go and just focus on music.
Full-time music.
Yeah, focus on music and like turn the camera around on myself,
There you
kind
go.
of like why it was so exciting to be a part of this too, because this was like the first time we're doing that and kind of setting up our own little interview stuff as well. Because you know, it's good to get to know everyone and have a platform and a way to do
built
this.
some
So it's
strong
really cool.
connections, a strong network, and I like working with everyone in Tucson. So, thank you for coming, one. And are you a Tucson native?
No. I am actually from Wisconsin.
Oh
Very
yeah,
small
Wisconsin.
Town. Yeah, very small town in Wisconsin, Wausau. It actually, fun fact, means far, far away.
Wausau.
Yep.
I usually say like, "What's up?"
Yeah. It's pretty close. But no, Wausau is far, far away in the native language in Wisconsin. So if that gives you any idea of where I'm from, it's very, very, very on cue. There's not a whole lot out there. Shout out to Wisconsin though for breeding me. I was bred. I'm sorry. I was bred from Wisconsin.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't had no kids. I won't have no kids.
Tara, you're from Wisconsin as well?
No, actually, Andera and I met here, which is kind of part of the whole magic of it all. So I'm actually from Niagara Falls, New York, and I moved down here about 3 years ago, just looking for a new start. I wanted to live somewhere warm, always fantasized about the West Coast, being on the East Coast. And
you almost made it.
Almost. I literally tell everyone, I was like, in my high school yearbook, it literally says, my dream is to move to California. And I tell everyone, well, I moved to Arizona because it's the farthest west I could get for the cheapest. So
that's what I was going to say. I mean, you were in Niagara Falls, New York. It sounds like a great place. It sounds very scenic, and you're really close to New York, to a lot of action. You were in Wisconsin, a nice, quiet town. I'm guessing there's a huge community of people there that are really trusting and loving. And now you're in Tucson, so what went wrong? Where exactly did it all go downhill?
Well, for me, it was the cold. I was sick and tired of the freezing cold. I was ready for that change. But also, I have my best friend down here. I grew up with my best friend. She moved back and forth from Tucson to Wausau. So I had kind of a little bit of encouragement to specifically choose Tucson. But yeah, I mean, I just love the weather. That's why I stay. I mean, the sunsets are fucking gorgeous. Those license plates don't lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, there are worse places than Tucson. I will say that.
100%.
I've done a lot of traveling, and a lot of people are kind of surprised, but I find Tucson and Niagara Falls to be very comparable. They're both
yeah, we got
bigger.
A huge river with the crazy waterfall.
Yeah, all the water.
Okay, not in that sense.
Largest waterfall in the
I just mean more in the sense of the community and the economic status. Niagara Falls is like a small city outside of a bigger city, smaller community. There's some rough parts. There's some rough parts of the city, but there's these core of people that want to support local and want to support their community, and I see that in Tucson. So actually really made me feel at home, because it's okay, this is kind of a similar vibe, although way different.
Yeah, this city is definitely a city where you form a toxic relationship with the city. You just love the heck out of it, but
you always want to leave.
You hate it. Yeah, it's
no, we find ourselves traveling a lot, and it's actually really funny because every time we leave, we come back and we're like, oh my God.
Thank God,
right?
Yeah.
Because you see the mountains, you see the sunsets again, and it's just okay, well, all right.
Yeah. Well,
so I love it.
I get the sentiment, yes. I definitely get it, because especially for the creative stuff, and even in the music community, especially the music community, actually, there's a lot of guests that have been on this show that say that the Tucson scene was the first scene to really welcome them into music, to really want to collaborate and be excited with them and not be gatekeepy and weird about it. And I'm that's amazing to hear.
Yeah.
You guys feel that way too?
I would say it depends on the group that you're in. I mean, I've seen it here and there, but I mean, overall, 100%. I would say, especially the scene that we've found ourselves in, I would say that's where I started doing photography. And I was actually in a music situation. We were at Tommy Will's basement,
Shout out Tommy Will.
Yeah, shout out Tommy Will. We were in his basement, writing music. I think everyone was speed writing. It was kind of wild. It was super
where
intense.
you do meth and write? Yeah.
That's what it looked like. I don't know how they were doing it, man. It was crazy. I still to this day wonder how crazy they can just write something out and have it ready to record, and then they're recording. Oh, that's insane. But I was just there hanging out with some people, and because I was friends with a bunch of artists, and I was doing photography, and next thing you know, Tommy Will, he came up to me and he just why aren't you writing?
Oh.
And I was well, I'm a photographer, I was just brushing it off it ain't nothing. But then, I kind of just tried it. I don't know. I didn't really do anything that day, but I went home and it really inspired me. So again, shout out Tommy Will. Thank you for
For
that.
our comedy viewers, Tommy Will is like the Rich Gary of the music scene, except he's a lot nicer.
I know Rich Gary. Shout
and
out
not
to him.
crazy. He like you know Rich Gary.
Yeah, he came to the open mic at
Unfortunate.
Brick Box.
At the fruit box. Is that what you said?
No.
I mean, I'm a good box
Rich
man.
Gary will be there.
Sounds like a fun place though.
Sounds great.
From what I remember, it was good. I mean, we were at the open mic and it was only like 10, 15 minutes.
You talk about the
So-
crystals?
I don't know. I'll be honest, it's been a while. It's been a while.
It's been a while. I didn't listen to his set, and I want to be nice on this show. I'm the translator.
That is not what I said. This is a recorded line.
Taken completely in context. No, I'm totally kidding. So, so your inspiration behind music was really that you were hanging around the music scene a lot, and then they kind of pushed you into it. It was like a peer pressure thing, it sounds like?
Yeah, specifically Tommy Will's peer pressure.
Specifically.
Yeah, he's a bully. But no, no, I mean, like, I've always loved music. Music is something I grew up on. I mean, like, Guitar Hero was like one of like the first Christmas presents that I ever remember getting and just like being in love with.
Oh, yeah.
And then that next year I got a real guitar. And then like the year after that got a piano. So it was like I got to play with a lot of stuff. My dad always had drum sets in the basement. We had basements back in Wisconsin.
Guitar Hero, I mean, the first time you get through the Fire and the Flames.
Oh yeah,
the first
dude,
time you get that
so
song,
satisfying.
it's like, yeah, you're that person.
Yeah. No, and it took a while to get there, but you know, you do. You know, and growing up in a small town, I never really thought that like music was something that I was going to be able to realistically do. Actually, we went back to Wisconsin, like 2 years ago, and I was going through some old stuff, and I found some notebooks of like me like writing raps, right? Now, by all means,
next to your butter churning stuff, and the quilt maker, and
the sewing machine that they so desperately wanted to make me a woman of.
Here's my rap notebook.
Yeah, no, seriously. And actually, fun fact: the notebook had Jesus like quotes on it and stuff. Christian notebook, whole 9 yards. Shout out Grandma Judy. But yeah, no, I found the notebook, and I mean, like, by no means are any of the raps good, but like you can see.
I believe
you. But you can see that there was effort, and it's kind of just crazy to think like I shoved that way down for so long, and then after being shown like the possibilities if you put in the work, it was really cool to be encouraged and inspired by that power that Tommy Will has, you know, let alone anything else.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd say I have a very similar story. Not exactly the same, but it's actually kind of wild.
You have a Jesus rap notebook too?
No. Definitely not. No. Definitely not. No, I just, because I moved down here not knowing a single person. I was like, I'm just gonna completely start over, and no, yeah, I'm kind of crazy.
You could have easily gotten to the wrong scene.
Oh, 1,000. I honestly almost did my first night. I'm not gonna lie. So I remember the first weekend I moved down here. I'm like, okay, I need to go like meet people. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go out to IBTs by myself. I didn't know what it was at the time. I was like, oh, gay bar. Got it. I'll go here. So that first night, I actually did meet someone that was like, oh yeah, like come hang out with us, like go to our house party. I'm like, a house party at 2 o'clock in the morning? That doesn't sound like good news. As I'm walking out, I actually bump into another local artist at the time, Rue, and she invited me to her show the next day. So I was like, okay, I'll do this instead. I started hanging out with them, and I guess like just seeing the music scene here and seeing like that it's even capable, like possible. Because I feel like back home, like everyone was just very negative. Like there wasn't really, at least I wasn't surrounded by people that were very uplifting and like, oh yeah, like you can do this. Or
it's a double-edged sword though. Tucson is so addicted to creativity that people will lose their jobs over it and shit. Like people don't work; they rather just do creative shit.
Yeah.
You know, me included.
I mean, I get it. I get
I
it.
do not blame them.
This city
Nor
has
you.
so much culture and art, and that was part of me falling in love into it, and just seeing that it was possible, and seeing those other people and those other artists on stage doing what they love. I was like, shit, I could do this too. There's no reason why I can't do this.
You know, my favorite thing about IBTs is there's a guaranteed fist fight in the back parking lot every time. I love that.
That's awesome. Bring the popcorn.
Love
I don't really drink, so going out isn't my scene unless it's to perform.
Unless it's okay. I heard something totally different. I'm glad that I chewed on it for a little bit because I heard something about stripper pole, but you said it's true perform.
Well, if I knew how to do that, you think I would be performing as an artist?
No, you'd be making money.
Exactly.
I tried it one time, and then I found out they cheat, and the pole spins on by itself.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, come on now. My whole life is a lie.
Yo,
My dad died for this. I'm just kidding.
Yo, I saw a fucking TikTok where this lady with no arms was doing it. So if a lady with no arms, like I'm talking like shoulders,
I got arms.
no arms, if she can get on a pole and do the crazy shit that they do, you can too.
No, I know I can get on a pole. Now, do other people want to see that? Yes.
There's a fan base for everything, man.
There is an audience for everyone.
Yeah, there's some creep somewhere.
Yeah, no, honestly.
Just waiting. Oh, that
You
guy's
just
going to
gotta
get on the
find
pole. Let's get it.
That sounds like an OnlyFans account. Just saying.
Yeah, and it's a niche. Nobody else is gonna do that.
No other fat guy's going to dance on a pole? Yeah, I believe it.
Not on OnlyFans.
Not on OnlyFans.
I mean, I don't know.
I guess I don't know. I don't have an.
I don't
OnlyFans.
I'm
peruse
sure you can look it up
OnlyFans.
and find like 20 accounts. I'm telling you right now, that's what it is.
I'll take your word for it. I don't feel like that's something I need to go fact check.
We'll put the Google search results in the description below with the links. Oh man! But getting back to music, do you have a genre that you identify with, or do you feel like you just do a little bit of everything? What's your style?
I wouldn't say that I'd like to get stuck on one style per se, but I would say that like rap, hip hop, R&B is kind of the vibe I'm aiming for. For me alone, I'm more of just a rap artist. But like us together, when we make music, I would say it's definitely more R&B. I'd like to say when we make music that we're aiming for like that 2000s kind of vibe because
Ooh, yeah, this
that's
show
that
too.
timeless shit. You know, that's
That
the shit that
Fruitiger
lasts
era.
forever. It lasts forever too, you know, and it's good for always. So that's kind of what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, I love that 2000s vibe. This show, I want to make it a 2000s vibe. That's why I called it the Kickback. Well, the producer called it the Kickback, and it's just everything that I put out as far as like the promotion for it and everything like that. I want to keep it very 2000s, you know. I feel like that's like the best thing ever. Like flip phones and CDs are fucking vibe, all right?
Yeah, we gotta bring that shit back.
Yeah.
Maybe not the flip phones.
You know,
I like my phone.
You know what I was thinking about? I was like, just for fun, I want to release a couple of my episodes on DVD and then just like give them out to people.
That would be dope.
I think it would be cool.
Yeah,
it'd be something
why
really
not?
crazy. Like,
Hell yeah.
here, you get the Kickback on DVD. Box set. Yeah, the box
gosh.
set.
Like have like
the first
seasons.
10 episodes.
Oh.
Yeah, me, you, and Tony doing it with some firefighter helmet. No, am I going too far?
No.
You tell me when to stop.
No, keep going. Keep going. That's awesome. Yeah, the poster like GTA when you pull it out the thing and you just like post it on your wall.
That was great.
That's good shit.
I'm telling you, it's interesting to say the least, is what I would say. But hell yeah, I'm excited to hear your music. You're gonna perform a couple songs for us today?
Yeah, we were gonna perform one song, "Addicted." It just came out. Oh shoot, I forgot what date. Anyway,
last month, January.
It came out in January. I think it was like 16th. But yeah, it's our newest song, and it's a a little different than our first song that we put out together, Love in Arizona. It's kind of like the exact opposite, but it's definitely along those 2000, heartbreak vibes. So I'm
excited for it. I'm sure everybody else is. What a treat, especially a song that was so newly released. I'm excited to hear it. I have not yet heard any of your music, so this will be new ears to me.
Okay.
So you're gonna see me back there. Either I'm gonna head bump or I'm gonna walk out the room.
Okay. No, mad respect. Honestly, please be as brutally honest as you feel you need to be.
You don't need to tell me that. But yeah, we're nearing the end of this interview, and I want to thank you a lot for coming on as well. Is there anything that you want to just get off your chest and say? Is there anything that you've always wanted to tell somebody that you've always if I get the chance to say this, I want to say this?
Be kind, America. What the fuck? That's all I got.
Wrong, but moving on. I'm just kidding. No, that was great. That was great. What about you?
Yeah, I guess for me, I would just be never give up. Just keep fucking going. Resilience is the key.
Nice. That's great. That's inspirational. Well, thank you for showing up. We're gonna set you up and do your music part, and
thank you for
we're gonna
having
kick it
us.
off. What a day!
Thank you.
What a day!
Well, my name is Andera Moon. And
my name is Terra.
And this is our song Addicted. It is out on all platforms.
Been so long since you called my phone. Tell me please, is it me you're missing? Got me overthinking all that's needed. Tell me it's all in my head. Baby, lay the stress to bed. You got me refreshing my phone, wondering where you have gone. Connection we had was so strong. Tell me I was wrong. I know I tend to push away, so pull me closer, reiterate.
Here we go, down another road. Yeah, I want some more, but you close the door. Can't be what you really need. Why would we proceed? Now it's time to go.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Your love's got me addicted. You gotta go, but when you coming back to visit, now we've been explicit, scared of commitment, got me conflicted. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Your love's got me addicted. You gotta go, but when you coming back to visit.
Got a lot of problems in my life, so I'm not here to pick a fight. I'm going left, you going right. We going back and forth all night. Kicking, scratching, pulling hair. What you need, I volunteer. Speak to me, I be right queer. Gotta go slow to be sincere, so shut your mouth, open your legs. Hold me close and count to 10. I won't stop until you beg, so please don't stand with your defense. I am here to represent. Love can be magnificent. This wasabi in your head, we could never just be friends. So pull me close and push away. Life's a battle, love's a game. Pick your weapon, time to aim. Sparks collide, engulfing flames. Lost in passion, we'll find a way. Grab my hand, we'll be okay. Determined love will cultivate. But if you need, reiterate for ya. Here we go, down another road. Yeah, I want some more, but you close the door. Can't be what you really need. Why would we proceed? Now it's time to go.
Well, hold on, wait a minute. Your love's got me addicted. You gotta go, but when you coming back to visit, now we've been explicit, scared of commitment, got me conflicted. Well, hold on, wait a minute. Your love's got me addicted. You gotta go, but when you coming back to visit.
And in the real song on the Spotify's and the Apple Music's,
On the recording.
on the recorded version of the song, there's a little fun intro and outro, so you gotta go listen to that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us. This was so much fun. And that's Addicted.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
And there we went again. That was another episode of the Wayback, Throwback, Kickback, Down the Drain. Yeah, baby, along with all of our other shit. That's where it goes. That's where it goes. Man, I had a lot of fun today. I love doing the different episode. That first episode of the month where we get someone that's not a comic and they come in and they give us their flair, their ambitions, their passions, and they just share all of that with us and the love for this fucking city. It was just amazing. It was an amazing feeling.
That's what it's all about. It's all about community helping community. You know what I'm saying? People helping people, man, and I fuck with it.
I want to give a big shout out to Jesus Otamendi right here. He is the man, the guy behind the scenes of the Chicano Power Comedy movement that we have going on. That I help him with a lot. You know, I feel like this baby you have. I feel like
we're all part of the
deal,
baby,
bro. I love it. I love the Chicano Power Comedy thing. There you go. I mean, and we got a lot of stuff in the works for the Chicano Power Comedy.
We're gonna have some stuff pop ups when we get all this stuff situated. But
so stay tuned for that. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be exclusive. It's gonna be fun.
And thanks for having me, dude. It was fun co-hosting, man.
Dude,
I had a good time, man.
I love having new co-hosts. You know, all love to Tony. You know, but I think he was getting a laser eye surgery. For those of you who don't know, he's blind. He was born that way. Ain't nothing gonna fix it.
Yeah, he had a different perspective.
And I think Jordan did an overnight in jail for a hate crime. No, I'm just kidding.
I was like, what I missed, dude?
No, our poor little Canadian friend, he couldn't make it today. But yeah, man, I'm glad that you stepped up to the challenge. You came and you co-hosted. We had a wonderful musical guest as well, Andera Terra. They definitely perform really good. Lovely voices, good lyrics, good beats to bump your head to. So, I mean, is there anything else you want to say tonight, Jesus?
No, man. I just had a great time, dude, and I just love that this is the 21st episode, bro.
21st episode.
Damn, dude. I remember one of the.
Okay, I remember episode 0, the unreleased.
Episode -1.
Episode -1.
Dude, I was all in.
Dude, this background wasn't here. We had no lights. It looked like an interrogation room in here.
And then I was like,
we'll put up a still.
I'm dead, bro.
We'll put up a still of that.
Oh man!
One of those days, those episodes will be out on the Patreon. So shout out to that.
Yep.
Shout out to all our viewers. Thank you for everyone that tunes in. Hit me up if you want to be a part of this in any way, shape, or form. Just talk to me. We love you. We love the city of Tucson, and check out all our other content, man. We're out of here. We're out of here.
Make some noise for Viz.